Good day. Today's readings are from 2 Kings, chapter 19, verses 9 through 36. Hezekiah, king of Judah, receives a threatening letter from Sennacherib of Assyria, and rather than fighting back, he carries it into the temple and prays. The Lord answers. That very night, 185,000 Assyrian soldiers are struck down, and Sennacherib retreats. And from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 7, verses 6 and 12 through 14, Jesus teaching his disciples not to cast their pearls before swine, to do unto others as they would have done to them, and to enter through the narrow gate. For broad is the road that leads to destruction, and those who find the narrow way are few. Now let me tell you what these readings are really saying. Hear me on this. Hezekiah truly did this. Sennacherib truly stood at the gates of Jerusalem with one of the greatest armies the ancient world had ever seen. This happened, and it matters that it happened, because through this real man in a real crisis, God is showing you something eternal about how to respond when your world sends you a letter that says you will not be saved. Maybe that letter arrives as a diagnosis, maybe as a bank statement, maybe as what someone said to you, or what you see when you look in the mirror. The world delivers its threatening letters. And most people respond by arguing with the letter, carrying it out into the street and demanding witnesses to its injustice. Hezekiah did not argue with the letter. He took it and went up into the temple of the Lord. And he spread it out before the presence of God and prayed. That is the move. Not to debate the threatening word, not to organize a defense, to go within, to carry the problem into the upper room of your own consciousness and lay it before the I am. Hear what God is showing each of us through Hezekiah's prayer. He does not beg, he does not grovel. He addresses the living God directly. You alone are God over all the kingdoms of the earth. You made the heavens and the earth. He begins from a place of knowing who God is and knowing his right to petition. And then he asks with specificity, save us from the power of this man, that all kingdoms may know that you alone are God. No wandering, no vague hoping. He names the situation. He names the outcome he desires. He speaks his word before the I am with clarity. And God says, I have listened, not I might act, not we will see what can be done. I have listened. That same night, 185,000 Assyrian soldiers were struck down. Sennacherib broke camp and went home to Nineveh, not because of Hezekiah's armies, not because of politics or treaties, but by the zeal of the Lord of hosts, the inner law operating from within. Now Jesus comes in Matthew and says, enter through the narrow gate. Most people take the wide road, the road of reacting to conditions, of arguing with the letter, of carrying the threatening words out into the world and asking everyone around them whether they think it will work out. That is the broad road. That is casting your pearls before swine. Your pearl is your inner vision. Your pearl is your assumption. Your pearl is what you have whispered to the I am in the silence of prayer. The moment you bring it out and lay it before those who have no capacity to honor it, the doubters, the frightened, the ones who call themselves realists, they will trample it, and they will turn and tear you. This is not judgment of other people. This is wisdom. God, what is holy? The narrow gate is not easy. Narrow means few find it. It means going within when every instinct shouts to go without. It means spreading your problem before the living, active I am at your core. Speaking your word with Hezekiah's directness, and trusting the angel of the Lord to do what no human hand could do. So today, wherever your Sennacherib stands, whatever letter you are holding, take it within. Go to the upper room of your own consciousness. Spread the situation before the I am. Speak with Hezekiah's clarity. This is the situation. This is what I desire. You alone are God, the only cause. And then rest in the feeling that I have listened has already been spoken. Feel the relief. Feel the thank you before the evidence arrives. That feeling, that settled inner knowing, is the narrow gate. Walk through it. The zeal of the Lord of hosts shall do this. It has been doing it since long before you were born. Let it do it now. Until tomorrow, I love you.